The following segment is sponsored by Movement Solutions.
In these days spent inside of our homes, telehealth is becoming the way to connect with professionals who help us achieve better health. For our friend Timothy VARGHESE, physical therapist and founder of Movement Solutions, it's all about the virtual PT appointment. Good morning, Dr. Tim.
Good morning, Margaret.
First, tell us just how you're doing and how Movement Solutions is operating right now.
Well, we're doing a hybrid sort of style right now where physical therapy is an essential business. So we are seeing some patients in office, but our virtual consultations have really started to pick up, and we're doing a lot of virtual evaluations and plans of care and being able to help people in the comfort of their own home.
Very cool. It seems like we can all do a lot more than we knew from the comfort of our homes. You know, a lot of us are at home, we're sitting at our desks, we're probably missing out on our gym trips and other forms of exercise we used to get out and do. So tell us what's happening to our bodies right now in this situation.
So a lot of us are home and a lot more stationary and sedentary than we're used to. We're not able to go to the gym or exercise or move our bodies like we would like to. A lot of the hiking trails are closed. So as a result of that, our bodies are getting stiffer. We may be developing some weaknesses, and then pain starts to creep in. And what we're hearing a lot of is low back pain and knee pain and neck pain, just as a result of not doing as much as we used to. Even though it's only been a couple of weeks, it doesn't take that much time for our bodies to start declining.
Perfect. So the telehealth consultation is crucial right now. Walk us through what that entails for lower back issues.
Okay, so for lower back issues, just like any other issues, it really starts with a very thorough history. This is really important because we have to have a really good understanding of how the back is affecting you and how it feels. A lot of our decision-making process is going to be based on what we hear from our clients. So we ask them some in-depth questions to get an understanding of what it is that they're feeling so we can narrow down what's actually happening at their back. And then we will do a movement assessment where we'll watch them move on their webcam and then be able to identify limitations or imbalances that they have that are contributing to the pain that's going on.
All right. So what's the first move you would have somebody do as you're watching through a webcam?
Yeah. So we do a series of movements. I'm going to show you a few basic ones where we can get a lot of information from Mark. The first movement that we like to do is a toe touch. We'll have a person stand with a side profile view, and then we'll have them reach and touch their toes.
Okay. So here's my reach and touch toes. You can gauge what you can from that, huh?
Yep, so we can take a look at the toe touch. We can take a look at the angle of how much their back is bending. Do they have enough mobility at the spine? Or we can take a look at their hamstrings, the muscles in the back of their thighs. Are their knees bending when they touch their toes? We know that they might have some flexibility limitations through their backside.
Okay, and the next one you would have somebody go through is a backward bend?
That's
correct.
How does that go? So the backward bend, same sort of angle. We'll do a side profile view. We'll put hands up in the air, and then we'll go all the way back and then forward again.
Okay, so I'm back bending. I'm going forward just like somebody would do if they were in a telemedicine appointment with you.
Yep. And we take a look at how they're back bending. We're looking at how far the hips are coming past the toes. We're looking at how much movement they have at their arms, and it can help identify if they have enough mobility through their hips and their spine, and even their upper back or shoulders can affect their lower back pain as well.
Okay, and then your final move you're showing me this is a twist and rotate my back to the camera, and I would twist and twist, and what can you tell from that?
Yep, so we take a look at how well they can rotate, and the spine and the hips need to be able to rotate together. So when they rotate and we can see their eyes, their shoulders, we know that they have good mobility. If it looks like they're stuck, we know that we've got to work on spine and hip rotation as well.
Okay. Well, seeing you like this, it's a virtual PT appointment. It helps you develop a plan to move forward. So you assess what you saw here and then what happens next.
Right. So after we get a thorough history, we take a look at how they're moving, and then we come up with a plan of care. So we'll give them targeted exercises to address these things. If it looks like they have a lot of tenderness in a particular area, we'll show them how they can do their own hands-on work with either a lacrosse ball or a foam roller, so they can get relief from pain, they can start moving better, and then we'll use whatever they've got at their home, weights or dumbbells. Some people have a nice gym setup, barbells, and we'll start to develop some strength also. And just like we would in our office, create a plan so we can get them feeling better, moving better, and strong, and get back to whatever it is that they want to get going as soon as the corona crisis is behind us.
And until then, maybe in our next segment, we can talk about the exercises you would prescribe, what can be done around the house, and give people those tips.
Well, we realize that, a lot of people are in their home right now. They're having some pain and discomfort, and they really want some more information about what needs to happen for them to be able to get out of pain in their backs. So what we've done is we've put this webinar together. We've got a webinar where we're going to talk about just that. We're going to talk about root causes of back pain. We're going to talk about why muscles get stiff. We're going to talk about risk factors of low back pain, best exercises to start getting going and incorporating in a program, principles that we use at our office to help our clients overcome back problems. So it's going to be a ton of information, and people are going to be able to learn a lot about their bodies. And if they want some help with it, then obviously, we'll be glad to help them.
Very cool. So that's an online class for people who want to get back to an active lifestyle without the unnecessary medications, injections, and surgeries. It's called How Middle-Aged People Aged 40s to 60s Can Alleviate Back Pain and Discomfort and Reclaim Their Active Life, even if quarantined at home. Very important right now. Anything else that's on people's minds? I'm sure you're hearing from a lot of people who just feel like they're not moving the way they want to be moving anymore.
If you're not moving well, your back's starting to give you more trouble, and you want to get over it, and you want to be active again, don't miss out on this webinar. The seats are limited, just so we can have some time for question and answer, and everyone feels like they can be heard and listened to. Sign up for the webinar. The link should be at the bottom of the screen. Mm-hmm. And we look forward to seeing you there.
Great, a valuable resource. We love to be able to talk about it. You can sign up for that webinar at movementsolutions-sc.com/webinar. That's on the bottom of your screen. Dr. Tim, thank you very much, and we'll look forward to having you again soon.